For the second time only in franchise history, the Jets win a game in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's talk about it. Well, welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I am Wat2K99. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. I love making the content for you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Well, the Jets have pulled out a dramatic, amazing, another comeback victory in an AFC North stadium. First it was Cleveland, and this time it was in one of their true houses of horror, Pittsburgh. Heinz Field, Ashurian Field, Acrisure Field, Alliance Field, whatever field it is. The Jets pull off the victory 24-20, and I am here to recap the top 3 plays you might not recall that affected the outcome of this game. So let's go to play number 1. So we're going to talk about the second quarter. There was 6:22 left to go. So Pittsburgh has the ball at this point. They're on their own 40-yard line. So it is... let's see, they had a 1st and 15. Najee Harris ran for 6 yards, so this creates a 2nd and 9. And on this play, Jermaine Johnson sacks Mitch Trubisky for a loss of 9 yards, completely stalling the momentum of their drive. And then on the next play, Trubisky throws a deep pass to Chase Claypool, one of the only 2 times that Claypool was targeted in the whole game, and that pretty much killed that drive. A drive where Pittsburgh seemed to have something going for them. Now let's go to play number 2. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. We're going to fast forward. With 12:05 to go, the Jets have the ball at their own 23. It is 3rd and 6. They're in dire straits at this point. They're down 20-10. And Garrett Wilson at this point had only had 1 catch for 6 yards. Well, he takes the ball on a short pass from Zach Wilson and takes it 35 yards. If he does not convert that 3rd down, the Jets have to punt from deep in their own territory back to Pittsburgh. And even though Kenny Pickett hadn't exactly shown you a whole lot, the Pittsburgh running game, their offensive line, seemed to have a little bit of mojo going where the crowd was really behind Pittsburgh at this point. It was going to be difficult for the Jets to come back in this game if they allow Pittsburgh to score again. So that big 35-yard catch and run to Garrett Wilson was a huge momentum builder for the Jets. My 3rd play, we're going to go back to the fourth quarter, 4:23 left to go. Pittsburgh has the ball at the Jets' 31. They have a 1st and 10. Now, they just completed a 3rd and 3. So this is the snap where it's on 1st down. Kenny Pickett fumbles the snap. Warren, the running back, covers it for a loss of 5. Marcel Harris and LaMarcus Joyner combine on the tackle. By the way, LaMarcus Joyner. Shout out LaMarcus Joyner. You heard the critics and you responded, my man. I am so happy for you, LaMarcus Joyner. So that was a loss of 5. Big turning point, because on the next play was Pickett's pass. Try saying that 3 times fast. Pickett's pass intended for Pat Freiermuth, and that pass was picked off by Michael Carter II. The Jets have the ball back with good field position, and that was the drive where Zach Wilson led the Jets down the field to a touchdown to where they would take the lead 24-20, basically closing out Pittsburgh, evening their record at 2-2. What a victory it was. A couple guys I want to shout out quickly. Corey Davis. I know Corey Davis is always going to have his critics. I'm sure I've got some Corey Davis critics watching this. The bottom line is this. He's tough. He's physical. He's big. He's capable of making plays. He may not be a true number 1 receiver in the league, but that's okay. He makes big plays. And I predicted earlier this week Zach would throw at least 1 touchdown to Corey Davis, and it wound up being the game-winning touchdown, the only one that Zach threw in this game. I am thrilled for him. Much love to Elijah Vera Tucker for swinging out to left tackle, just so we didn't have to see Connor McDermott for the whole game, just a part of the game. But he did what he could. He wasn't a perfect performance by him, but he really did as much as he could. And I'm going to give the coaching staff credit too, particularly Robert Saleh, for playing the 5 best offensive linemen that they had. He was willing to not just plug a player in, but he put Nate Herbig in, who's far better at his job than Connor McDermott is at playing left tackle, and it worked out. It worked out pretty well. I mean, Zach was under duress. Don't get me wrong, but it would have been far worse if Connor McDermott had been at left tackle. So. And what can I say about that one interception where LaMarcus Joyner tips the ball to Jordan Whitehead? I had a hunch Whitehead. I guess I was 1 week early on my Whitehead prediction with him causing a turnover. But it was really good to see the Jets safeties play as well as they did. Quan Alexander, that boy hits hard. He hits hard, and I love watching him do it. The one thing that is a little bit concerning to me is the running game right now. The Jets did not run the ball very well. It was about 3 yards per carry. The more I watch Breece Hall, the more I realize I respect. It's pretty much what I thought about him going into this season. I respect his patience. He's got that patient mindset where he will wait for the play to develop. But if the play doesn't develop, he's only going to get 1 or 2 yards because, I want to see Breece Hall maybe break some tackles. He turns the corner. He gets the gears going. If he gets into full sprint, it's very hard to catch him. But we haven't really yet seen that big game from him. Even on the touchdown, he broke the plane, but he did fumble the ball. So I can't say I trust Breece Hall yet like I trust Michael Carter. I want to trust Breece Hall, but I definitely don't think we've seen anywhere near his ceiling yet. So, and oh my gosh, Ty Conklin. Ty Conklin wins the award this year for the most infuriating Jets player on the entire roster. It's you're sky high with him or you are rock bottom with him. That pick that Wilson threw was completely on him. It was completely on Conklin. I know that Zach has to say he has to throw it lower because he can't throw a teammate under the bus, but we all know. Any one of us who saw that, the ball goes right through Conklin's hands, both his hands, right into Minkah Fitzpatrick's waiting arms, and he takes it down inside the 5-yard line, which was one of 2 touchdowns that Pittsburgh scored in that game. But Conklin did come back to make some big catches in this game. And it seems like when Conklin, today, it wasn't checkdowns. It was big catches, converting 3rd downs, plays like that. Seiji Uzama, again, not targeted. I mean, the tight end focus of this offense is Ty Conklin and only Ty Conklin. I hope Jeremy Ruckert gets 1 more target this season. But just a fantastic win. I'm feeling amazing right now. It still hasn't sunk into me yet that the Jets actually won this game. It still feels a little bit surreal, but now they get to go to Miami, and they're pretty much playing for first place in this division. If they win this game, they could be in a tie for first place. It is possible. So let's at least take this, Jets fans. We have a season. We are going to have a season. We don't know what the ceiling is going to be. We don't know how many wins it's going to be. We don't know how long they'll be in contention. But this is not a season where the series is going to be over. But this is not a season where it's going to be over by Columbus Day. This is a team that's worth getting excited about. They won't be perfect. They're going to make their mistakes along the way. There'll be penalties. There'll be drops. There'll be missed assignments. But you see the talent here. And, as the players get better, hopefully these coaches will get better right along with them. And by the end of the season, who knows how far they could go. Well, that's it for me for right now, and I thank you for watching. I think I'm going to watch Mets Braves. I don't know why. Why am I putting myself through this? But I'll see you back here with more content from where? The Wicker Chair.